Welcome back to the ground control station. And today on the bench, we have ourselves a Uniden Grant XL, mint condition, Philippines version. Okay? And with the box and everything that came with it originally. Okay? The story of this is, I know someone that is a local, Randall. He has owned it, used it very little, and basically collected it, okay? He's ready to get rid of some things, and sure enough, this Uniden Grant XL is one of them. So basically, one thing, it's had TalkBack installed. So Randall wants me to uninstall the TalkBack, go through this entire radio to make sure it's okay, check it out on the test equipment, put it back in the box because he's gonna sell it. Now, it's a collector's item and everything involved with it. The box, microphone, power cable, everything's in there, okay? So, yeah, I believe he wants $450 for it. I think if you come at him with $400, he'll let it go too. But I'll leave his email right here somewhere, all right? Now, what we're gonna do is get this thing unboxed, and you won't have to fast forward because I'm gonna do it for you. All right, guys, here she is out the box. Okay, so we're just gonna display this for a second. This thing is mint. And they're talkers. Look at that chrome finish too, just mint. Even the microphone, mint. The manual or the radio service rules, I guess. That's still in the package, mint. And, you know, you get the bracket and power cable and mic clip. It is a 5-pin side mic. Made in the Philippines. All right, so here we go. Let's key this thing up. I remember it has TalkBack, but it's not gonna have TalkBack after I'm done with it. We got about 1.5 watts of dead key. All right, come back and turn this to reflect. Zero on the reflect. Audio. Got an average of 8.5 watts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Audio check. Okay, it might be just doing a little bit of pinching. Audio check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Audio check. Check. Audio check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, the meter's not kicking out crazy into the strawberry patch as you modulate, so it's either this thing has, you know, has not been tinkered with it much at all. I mean, like I said, Randall said all he had was TalkBack put in it, so. But let's just go ahead and sit you down here. we go. 1 kilohertz tone coming up. Okay, so we do have a little carrier issue here, Randall. But that's not a problem, man. I can fix that, dude. That is nothing. That's just a little, you know, a little upset with the tuning there. But as you can tell, oh, let me grab my handy dandy poker. As you can tell, your positive roll-offs are gorgeous, dude. Okay? And remember, your negative roll-offs may make the positive, so. But inevitably, your carrier is pinched. And I wouldn't even say pinched, but more so just flatlined. And that's not good. That's not cool. Okay? But no harm, no foul, man. No harm, no foul. Let's clear that. Audio check. Audio check 1 2. Audio check 1 2 3 4 5. So you can get a little bit of pinching in there with the carrier. You can see it kind of. Audio check 1 2. See? So on the fly with the vocals, I was seeing that earlier, and we'll take the delay off the vocals. Audio check 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Audio check 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Audio check 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 check. All right, now let's check out sideband. Mic gain all the way up, and we're gonna come back here and try to get you squared away. Okay, dual tone coming up. All right, see if I can back this mic gain down and clean that up. All right. Not bad on sideband either, but, you know, that can get all cleaned up as well, man. No two dots about it. Sorry for all the extra noise, guys. This does have talkback, so you're hearing a lot of that come through the talkback. But we're going to get this this gem, squared away. From what I see, we have some documentation here. Come on, focus. Marasaka. There we go. dxradioshopnewyork.com. All right. So a limiter was fixed in this. AM low 2 watts. More like 1.5, according to every meter that I just seen that's on my bench. 11 watts pep, yeah, it was about doing an 8.5 average, so 12 watts pep is about right. 12 watt finals in here, basically. Okay, cool. No doubt about it, man. All right, and don't worry about this, guys. I just desoldered the speaker wires so I can work freely without the bottom lid being on. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is try to get in here just a little bit. All right, here, let me grab my handy dandy poker. Here is the talkback mod that we'll be removing. Covered it up with heat shrink as well. So bravo, bravo. What a beautiful radio. Great shape. Now let's flip it. Great radio. I mean, it's in really great shape, man. Look at that. All right, let's sit it down. Ever so gingerly. Okay. Now here's a good aspect. Here's a good view of what we're dealing with. Wow, look at the thermal paste and pads. Nice. Look how brand new those pads are. Behind your finals. Your pre-driver and final. All right, man. Well, as you can see, this radio is just just in mint condition. I mean, just immaculate. I mean, look, there's not even yellowing here on the channel selector. Usually, you know, radios with this much age, usually these start to yellow after a while, and it's been just sitting in a box basically, man, in great shape. So all I'm gonna do is just perform the duties that are asked of me. So make sure the tune is cleaned up on this thing and it's stock and it's ready to rock and to reverse the talkback. So we're going to take the talkback out of here. All right. So let's get down to business. All right. So let's do something on the fly real quick. Mic gain all the way up. And what we're going to do, we're going to set you down right here. All right. And we're going to inject a 1 kilohertz tone. And then we're going to get our adjustments through the pot here, okay, and clean this thing up just as I record. You know, no big deal. I do it all the time off camera, so I figure I'd show it at least one time. But we're going to clean this thing up a little bit. All right, 1 kilohertz tone coming up. And by the way, these are safety screwdrivers, okay? It would take 1,000 volts to conduct electricity through this thing, all right? So these are made to be inside of radios. They're tuning tools, basically. All right, here we go. Let's clean this thing up. Yeah, I'm liking that. Okay, looking good, looking good. Okay, now we're gonna just get a little bit more meticulous with it. Now I'm gonna inject the shit out of it, man. Okay, so I'm gonna add the gain to the 1 kilohertz tone. I'm gonna throw this thing all the way open and let's see if these limiters work. So we freeze frame that. And this is what you get. A waveform in compliance with the science of amplitude modulation, AM mode. All right. Oh, if anybody likes tuning tools, Pittsburgh, man. They're pretty cool. Like I say, man. They take 1,000 volts. Okay, so you can safely mess around with things up to 1,000 volts. Beyond that, it'll arc right through there and snag you. It'll ruin your week. Okay, so inevitably, one beautiful waveform. True to the tone, you had an average of 7 watts while you modulate it with not even 1 watt of reflect. Okay. All right, and we're moving on. Now we're on a lower sideband. Mic gain all the way up, dual tone coming up. And that is as clean as I can get this sideband, which isn't bad at all. And you have yourself true to the tone. Okay, 10 watts, true to the tone. Your average swing. All right, she's looking good, man. And she's performing, okay? We'll throw it on sideband one more time. 1 kilohertz tone. Let's get my 2-division carrier. All right, 2-division carrier. Might gain all the way up. 1 kilohertz tone coming up. That's peak right there. Okay, 2-division carrier. Back on the AM side, audio check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Audio check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Looking good. Might gain all the way up. Audio check. The limiters are working. This thing is stroking. Audio check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Audio check 1, 2. Audio check. Break, 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 break. Yeah, buddy, this thing's stroking, and it's doing exactly what it needs to do. All right, man. So now everything's said and done, you know. This is one solid, badass radio. Okay, let's give it another close-up. See all that chrome, everything. I mean, even the screws. I mean, you can tell the screws haven't been chewed up. I mean, I know I got a lot of shine going on there from the light, but. And then before I box this up, I'm gonna wipe it down and get all, like say, all the oils off from my hands or whatnot. No big deal. Okay. Once this radio leaves my bench, I have nothing to do with it anymore. Okay, I showed you what Randall wanted done to it. I showed you everything inside. I showed you sideband. I showed you AM. Okay, so once it leaves here, I have nothing to do with it. If you're interested in the radio, you need to email him. Okay, he's a great guy. He has an awesome station, and at one time he was getting into collecting. Now he's trying to get out of it because he doesn't have the room, and he's trying to actually jump into more of the newer radios. Okay, and he's also about to go hi-fi as well, considering modulation. So, yeah, she is a gem of a radio. I'm 38 years old, and I have not seen one in this great a shape in a really, really long time. But anyways, guys, I appreciate you listening. Appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate your thumbs up. And I appreciate you just, all around just being great subscribers. I appreciate you, man. I really do. And we're still busy over here. We got to get Oscar Mike. That's right, on the move. The Uniden Grant XL. She's up for grabs. Contact Mr. Randall. Ground Control 204. Black Ops Technology. And we're gone. Gone, 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 gone.